Hi, this is Polly from thefitmumformula.com, and today I'm going to be talking about sleep because it's a problem that so many mums struggle with, and they worry that it's affecting their health and their ability to lose weight and keep themselves fit and well. And I'm also quite well placed to talk about sleep because I'm personally a not great sleeper. Currently, as I'm filming this video, it's just before 5 a.m. and I am wide awake. I didn't go to bed too early last night. I went to bed kind of normal time, 10 o'clock. But nevertheless, there's various reasons why people can't sleep. One of them is, and this is usually my case and a lot of people's cases, the mind is just constantly on the go, constantly buzzing. You've got ideas going around your head. So if that's you, if you can't sleep because you've got too much on your brain, there's things you can do. The things that I find really helpful are writing things down. The more I write things down, the less I have to remember them, because I know that even if I wake up too early in the morning, it's not going to be as bad as if I hadn't written everything down, because I come down in the morning, I haven't had to think about all the things I was thinking about yesterday. Now I'm thinking about new stuff, but at least all the things that I had to do today, they're all written down on a piece of paper, and I can just get on with them throughout the morning and have some time to myself before the kids get up. Another thing I really like to do is meditate. Now, I'm a terrible meditator. I've tried doing it properly, whatever that is, and it's just not for me. But what I find is really helpful is the Headspace app. It's there's the free guided series of 10 guided meditations. There is a paid version where you've got loads of other ones as well. I don't think it's expensive, but I find the free one, just the 10-minute guided meditations, really help me to drift off in the evening, switch off, relax. In fact, I put the one on every single night as I fall asleep, as I'm lying in bed, and I very rarely get to the end of the 10 minutes, because by the end of that, I'm fast asleep. Sometimes it can be food related, so if you're having a very heavy meal late at night, your body's going to have to digest that, and that's going to keep you awake. That boosts your metabolism a little bit while you're digesting that food. It's going to raise your body temperature, and that might stop you sleeping, and you also might get indigestion. So if you're having a heavy meal right before bed, you might want to bring that forward a little bit, or else just have something lighter if you can't eat until late. Blood sugar levels can wake you up. If you have trouble falling asleep, then you might want to try implementing, especially if you eat early in the evening, a starchy snack. Now, I know that goes against a lot of typical Fit Mum formula advice to reduce the amount of starches you're eating, and certainly with sugar and things throughout the day, that's normally the case. But starches like a very small bowl of porridge, some oats with some protein like some milk or Greek yogurt, or some peanut butter on an oat cake or something. Sometimes that can help you to relax. Those carbohydrates can actually help you to drift off to sleep. On the other hand, if you're somebody who falls asleep really well but wakes up early in the morning, that could be your cortisol levels waking you early as a result of a blood sugar drop. If that's the case, maybe again, if you're eating early in the evening, try having a protein and fat-based snack right before bed. So full-fat Greek yogurt, some cottage cheese with some peanut butter in, something like that. And then that should help to keep your blood sugar levels steady throughout the night and help prevent you waking as a result of low blood sugar levels. Now, sometimes we are a really good sleeper. That's not the problem, and it's just a case of time. Now, if you are feeling okay on the amount of sleep you get, then maybe that's a compromise you have to make. Maybe you would like to get 7 or 8 hours and currently you're getting 6 or 7 hours. But if you're managing okay, if you don't feel too bad on that, then that's okay. Not everybody needs the standard 8 hours a night. It's great if you can get as much sleep as possible, but if you feel okay on 6 or 7 hours, then that's okay. On the other hand, some people need 9 or 10 hours, and as much as that's inconvenient for them, that's their body. You might find it could go either direction once you start improving your health and exercising more. You might find that you sleep better as a result of doing that exercise, and you sleep deeper and you need more sleep to recover from that exercise. On the other hand, you might find that the energy boost you get and the improved health that you have means that you actually need less sleep because you were in the past sleeping to make up for your lower levels of health. So it can go either way, really. The reason that sleep is important when it comes to weight loss and fat loss is because it's actually when you're resting and when you're sleeping that your body does all the magic stuff. It's when it builds the muscle, when it burns the fat, it's when your body repairs tissues after a workout. It's when your immune system fights off infections. All that amazing stuff happens when you're asleep. And also, people who are sleep deprived have more of the hunger hormones, ghrelin, and less of the I'm full hormones, leptin. So if you're underslept, you're more likely to be hungry. Also, if you're underslept and have low energy, your body's going to do the most instinctive, natural, easiest thing to try and get you to have more energy, which is to eat high energy food. So that's why, again, when you're tired, you're more likely to crave things like chocolate and cake because they're high in sugar and fat. They're a quick energy fix, and your body thinks, I'm tired, I need energy. It sort of makes sense, right? Unfortunately, it's not a helpful way of dealing with it, but that's why it happens. So sleep is important. Now, if you can't get enough sleep, if you're undersleeping right now and you're feeling the effects of it, there is no way for me to say to you, oh, you can get away with it, you can take this supplement, you can use these lifestyle hacks or whatever. It's just a case of when things are important, you have to prioritize them. Now, I know we're all busy. I know that. I'm a mum with small kids myself. I run my own business. I have a home to run. I have all of that too. I totally understand it. But I have tried. Believe me, I have tried getting away with less sleep, thinking that I'm too busy and I've got more to do. And sometimes life happens. Sometimes there are periods when I do have more to do, genuinely, but I keep them very, very short term, like a few days at a time, and then I make sure I make up for it with some time off, with extra relaxation. But on the whole, I've tried cutting down on sleep. I've tried getting up early, going, no, I'm going to be superhuman and I'm just going to get everything done and I'm going to be amazing, and that's fine. I can get by on less sleep. But you know what? It doesn't work, because I get ill, I get depressed, everything else falls to bits. I can't concentrate, you lose focus. And actually, when you are doing all these things that you're busy doing, you do them at half the speed. Whereas I find if I'm well rested, in fact, because I've woken up so early today, and I am lucky that I work from home, personally, and I've also, you can hear I've got a terrible sore throat as well. I'm not particularly well at the moment. I might actually go back to bed today for a nap at some point, or maybe just get a super early night tonight. Either way, I won't have to feel guilty about losing that time and missing out and thinking, oh no, I can't be napping, I'm too busy, I've got too much to do, because the very fact that I will then be rested means that I will be so focused afterwards that I will be able to achieve double the amount in half the time. I have tried this, I have tested this, trust me, it works. I read books on the stuff, and all of the most successful people in life, they take naps, they meditate, they prioritize exercise and sleep, and yet they are extremely successful in business and life, because doing those things and making sure their body and mind are in optimal state means they can do so much more in less time. So there's a few thoughts for you there on sleep. Of course, as always, if you have any questions on it, please drop me a line, polly@thefitmumformula.com. Oh, just one more thing that I will point out that sometimes can be really helpful. This is one supplement, and there's not many supplements that I recommend, but if you are really struggling to fall asleep, and you also work out, you might want to consider ZMA. It's zinc and magnesium, the minerals, so it is totally natural. It's just minerals, and they can really help you sleep, relax. Obviously stick to the recommended doses, but they are completely natural and completely safe. Obviously check with your doctor before you take any supplements, any kind, that always goes, but they are completely natural, and I use them, and I really find, just occasionally, not always, they really help me to relax, and they help muscles relax after a workout as well, and help recover and help me to drift off. So occasionally I'll use ZMA. Don't be put off by the packaging, because it's good for muscle recovery. It's often marketed to bodybuilders, and they come in these kind of macho looking bodybuilder tubs, but they are just zinc and magnesium, the same kind of stuff as you'd find in any other brand as well. So that's ZMA, that one. Other than that, try the tips I've told you about before. Try writing things down. Try meditating. Try a snack before bed, or having not such a heavy meal before you go to bed. And just assess how you're feeling. How much sleep do you need? Do you need more or less? Can you know, how are you actually feeling? If you're feeling okay, then great. If you're not, something has to change. It's as simple as that. Alright, I hope that was helpful for you. Please share this video if you think it would help other people, and I look forward to speaking to you later.